I apologize for the bright light over there. That's just just the way it is. If I block it over here, maybe you guys, yeah, shouldn't be a problem now. But while that's what I'm doing, I'm just waiting for some of you guys to come on in, and then we can get started, and then we can have our fun for this. For this, and I just like doing it this way, for the power hour. It's the power hour, and as soon as we can get people in for this power hour will begin. I've got questions, and you might be happy to know that I have that we're still in 80s air, but I have reached the end of the 80s shows. The next questions we will get down will be in the 90s, and we'll finally have left the 80s era and we'll enter the 90s era. So this ought to be good. I mean, this could be the closing of the 80s era tonight, but I strongly doubt it. I strongly doubt the 80s era will end on Wednesday when we do our long live stream on Wednesday. That's what I'm guessing that's probably when it'll end. I don't think we'll get through all of them tonight, but yeah, I have reached all the questions, and all the questions for the and all these questions, well, the future questions I write down will be in the 90s. I have finished all the 80 shows, and we'll start to enter the 90s shows. And I will announce when we end the 80s era and go into the 90s era when that happens. Because I doubt we'll finish it tonight. I've finished all the questions for the 80s, but I don't think we'll probably get through all of them tonight. So probably going to do that. Hey, Steve Areno. First one in here. Well, at least the first one to comment tonight. Not sure if you're the first one in here, but first one to comment tonight, though. So as soon as we get our others in, I was just telling everybody that that I said if somehow that we can get through all the questions tonight, hopefully Peter will be a wee bit less of a saw tonight. Yeah. I was just saying that I got all the questions written down for the 80s. I said, now if we can somehow get through all of them tonight, then we'll begin the 90s. And I said I'm saying that'll probably be on Wednesday. Probably won't get through all of them tonight. It's just for an hour tonight. The temp is fine. It's about 10, let's see, it's about 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. So it was in the 40s yesterday. It's in the 30s tonight, but still doing pretty good. It beats the single digits we had a week ago. Yeah, still in the 80s, but we're getting to the now I think the reason we were still in the 80s is because they were posting the daytime and primetime shows episodes, but I said, but we're finally, getting in. I finally finished all the 80s last night, and when I get and I said probably will be Wednesday night, but I'll announce when we're done with the 80s and we'll go into the 90s. Because the next questions I write down, we're going in the 90s. Kristen's there? I don't see her messages. Is she there? I only see your messages. I don't see Kristen's messages. Hey, Tammy. Work was, well, it was a little bit of a, is a little bit brutal last night, but it, but I mean, it all works out. I mean, when it all, I mean, if anything gets brutal, I just, I just wait it out till the end, and it seemed to, get a little bit better, once it bounced, once it kind of calmed down. Sometimes you got to deal with like some, sometimes, I mean, I said sometimes, coworkers when they turn into managers, it gets, a little bit can get a little bit angry sometimes. Okay, there might have been delayed. Yeah, because I'm not seeing Kristen's messages. Okay. Hi, Mark. Yep, it's me again. Yeah, what happened was they suspected me of being on the phone, being on my phone, but I was not on my phone. I was actually cleaning something. So that's how it was brutal last night. But it worked out fine. I mean, all I have to do is just, I said when there's a problem, all I have to do is just, text the, I mean, I just all I have to do is just text that one person that I was having problems with, and we talk it out. So we talked it out and think everything's okay now. He does not come in tonight. He's got the weekends off anyway, so I won't be seeing him until Monday anyway. Christian is checked now. Okay, because I only saw your messages. I don't see check any messages from check. Now, if I see a message from Christian from Chick, I will say hi to her, but I've just not seen her. Oh, flight headache all day. Oh, have you tried taking anything for it? Oh, sounds like you may have to order some Charmin, or contact George Whipple. Oh, you had the so you got the was the eye test today? So you haven't pooped in almost a whole month, Timmy. Or am I talking to Eric? Or am I talking to both of you? I remember, yes, because I remember in the late 90s, they are, yep, over a month. About a month and 10 days, if it's been 39 days. I'm convinced Pringles is marketing. You never, you never know. You know what they said about in the 90s, the fun don't, with Pringles, the fun don't stop. Got a boulder inside you? Yeah, but a punch in the stomach would probably do you good. Probably get that out. And I had them the other day. They put yellow drops in my eyes. They that sting and turn. Oh, and yellow is the and well, also when if they turn yellow like a cat, they're you know not good. But also numb my eyes, so I couldn't feel them at all. I wonder if they. I wonder if it kind of makes you wonder if you feel your eyes when you blink. Like, are you able to blink without any problem? Mm, couldn't feel them blink. Ow. Well, we'll still be doing Raycombs. I mean, but hey, but here's what I think. I feel we'll go all the way through the 90s. You know, we'll go to the end of the era. Like we'll go from 94 to Raycombs questions, and then any Richard Dawson 94 episodes I can find, we'll do those too. And then after that set is done, we'll go to Louis A in the 90s. Oh, a bad eye. Sound I've had those. I've had those before. I was trying to think what they're called. Oh, so okay, they're called like So you had like a cluster. You had like a cluster headache because I think those are what's called behind your eyes, a cluster headache. Okay, yeah, because that's what I thought it was. Is Yeah, because behind your eyes, I think I've read about those. Those are cluster headaches. Sometimes painkillers don't do it for me either. Or what it happens for me, I take some Tylenol and then I try to rest a little bit. And then if I don't get any rest during the time I took those 8 hours, then 8 hours I take it again and then, take it right before going to sleep. Hey, Crystal. It's that narrow tube that's causing it. A lot of a lot of people, Steve Areno, a lot of people are calling for her resignation. Oh, excuse me. Calling for her resignation already. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, I said the thing is that a lot of I said sometimes it's not his fault though because sometimes I mean he'll ask the questions, but it's the contestants that give the dumbest answers. Oh, that is because actually, Tammy, Steve Areno is Roswell. Steve Areno is Roswell. Oh, he was saying, Roswell was saying Christy Nome gives him the stiffy every time, and I said a lot of people are calling for her resignation. You never know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Crystal. I can't see you. Or I mean, I can see Crystal, but I can't see Kristen. Uh, yeah, I try not to talk about, politics on here because I know we've got some people with different opinions. So, I try not to, you know, get too much about politics on here. Now, let me see. I said that, okay, I've only got 4 people in here right now. Let's see. I've got Roswell, Tammy, Crystal, Timmy. Oh, that is if Timmy is still there. Neutral people are worse than extremes. Hi, Digi. We're waiting for people to come in. Would you like? I would have joked about Sarah Palin too for being a MILF. A lot of people asked around, around even after the election if she would be considered a MILF. By the way, if we're going back and everything, you know, I think I gave the same comment that this one person gave, but it kind of like saw this thing pop up on Facebook. It's like Amber Heard or Sydney Sweeney, and I think I said the same thing that one person said. I was like Sydney. I was like Sydney Sweeney. I don't want the one that craps in her bed. Ryan Seacrest in neutral, and I can't stand him. Yep, poor Amber. Amber Heard, aka Amber Turd. Their trial, Johnny Depp owned her. I don't know. That is if she's here. Now, I really wish I could see Crystal because if I could see Crystal, then we'd have enough people. I saw her answers. Then we could probably start. Oh, you were just watching Short Circuit? Yeah, she is. She's disgusting. It's a lot of people were saying, was she trying to be her husband? Because it seems like every day the outfit Johnny Depp wore, it's like she tried dressing like him the exact next day. Yep, Tammy. Literally, if you need for a literal, how she literally did. Well, she did some of it in the bed. Hi, scratching boomers. Okay, we're I think we've got enough people. I wish now, Kristen. Really, I don't know why I can't see her messages. I'll have to check and see if something's wrong. Oh, tried to blame a small dog for it. Oh, animals are sweet. Animals are sweet. Don't try to blame it on a dog. Elizabeth Hurley is a major cougar. See, Scratching Boomers is saying hi to Tammy and Roswell, but I guess she can't see Kristen either for some reason. Now, it's kind of weird, Roswell. You can see, are you the only one that can see Kristen? Oh, Lucy Lou? Oh, yeah. Lucy Lou is a hottie. But she's probably like 15 years older than me, though. She's probably around your age, Steve Arena, Lucy Lou. Might restart her phone. Okay. I hope nobody's tried to block her or anything. Who are you, Steamer? I went in it, and who are you, and when did I ever borrow money from you? That's how he comes in and says hello? Huh. Not in this stream, Steamer. A lone shart, huh? Now, when you said I think so, are you saying that some mod might have tried to block Kristen or something? Because when you said I think so, I'm wondering if you meant you think somebody might have tried to block her. Hey, Skylar. Do I get Amish in the Philippines? Not even, I've got Philippine viewers, but not Philippine where I see someone you don't. Well, the thing is, if she can get through, if she was able to get through, yeah, because the thing is, if she was blocked, then she couldn't get through. You wouldn't have even been able to see her. That's weird. But how are you doing, Skylar? But we do have Skylar now. So if you guys are ready, I guess we can start. I think we've got enough. I think we've got enough people now, and hopefully, I'll see Kristen. Hopefully, I'll see Kristen. That's very weird that you could see her and I couldn't. Because we're 25 minutes in. We're almost through half the stream, so I think we might be ready if everyone else is. Okay, Crystal says she's ready. If you watch the replay without signing in, you should see her. Yeah, because she was able to get through last night, so I'm not sure what is going on. Okay, now I just got to get a ready from Skylar. Now that might only be 4. Oh, and scratching boomers, of course. Got to get ready from them. Well, actually, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm ready. All right. That just leaves scratching boomers. When they say they're ready, I will be ready to start. Because I've got like 18 questions tonight. Because that's how I figured. And I said, I never really start on time because that's why I thought, I said, don't worry though. Wednesday night when we do our long one, we'll finish the 80s questions and get into the 90s questions. It's like, yes, we'll get in the 90s questions, but we're starting with 1990. So all just a matter of time on Wednesday before we hit in the 80s and hit the 90s. All right. Let me see here. Okay, I am, let's see what, now I know which one we ended on last night. Yep, this one. So I'll do it right here. Oh no, that's what I did last night, or that's the one I wrote last night. I'm trying to find the one where we, now I'm wondering, which question did we end on last night? I'm confused a little bit. We'll probably have, okay, oh, right here, right here. I think she's ready for some crazy answers from you. All right, here we go. I got it right here. Hey, Flint Flipper. Flint Flipper, you're just in time. We just started. I think she's ready. All right, let's get some crazy answers here because we spent half the hour, trying to get people in here, and now we finally got it. So let's get it. All right, all right. All right, first question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. First question is, what kind of equipment do people bring along on a camping trip? What kind of equipment do people bring along on a camping trip? There you go, Tammy. A tent is the number one answer. Tent. Yep. Skylar scratching boomers. Yep. There you all go. Tent, number 1. A light. Okay, I'm gonna give you that Flimper for a lantern, number 5, because that is sort of like a light. Blankets. Nope, not blankets, and not a milking table, not dishes, but or matches. Nope. But Tammy did get one, sleeping bag, or actually maybe. Well, that depends if somebody else said something, because there might be one. Yeah, we did get sleeping bag. Oh, Yeef is here. Yeef is here. Hey, Yeef. Um, okay, actually, Tammy said stove, milking table, and dishes. I think I'm gonna actually give it to you, because number 2 is cooking equipment, and a stove would be cooking equipment. Just need one more answer. Number 4, not a portable glory hole. or a hammock. We got sleeping bag, but not hammock. Not toilet paper or cheese nips or or squatty potty. Oh, Tammy got it. A fishing pole. Number 4, fishing gear. Yep, fishing gear. All right, you got it. You got it. That depends on if the creepy boyfriend goes camping with you. Okay. I think this is where we start right here. Okay. You reading? Huh? I was here. Oh, yep. I'm here. Okay, Mark. I mean, yeah, but he would probably go with you. Campers poop in a hole in the ground, so I've heard. Yeah, poop hole is crazy. Yeah, I did not see your answers, Mark, but yeah, but come on in. That was supposed to be sane or same. That was supposed to be same. Ah, well, this is going to be an easy one. Or do we? Or no? We start. Now the easy one will actually come on here. Uh, Actually, it starts back here. Now, this should be an easy one. If you paid attention in history class, you should know this one. We got the top 4 answers to this one. Name a signer of the Declaration of Independence. A signer of the Declaration of Independence. There you go, Scratching Boomers. Benjamin Franklin. He's number 3. Not anybody named William. Abraham Lincoln. Nope, not Abraham Lincoln. Adams. Okay, there you go, Scratching Boomers. John Adams. He's number 4. Just got to get the top 2 now. Not Isaac Newton and not Thomas Edison. Oh, hey, Cheryl. The question is, name a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Okay, there you go, Skylar. Thomas Jefferson. He's number 2. Now you just got to get that last answer. Who's number 1? Well, yeah, we got Thomas Jefferson. It's not Andrew Jackson or not Daniel Smith. Not Hamilton. Not Dick Rambone. If Dick Rambone was around that time, he'd be pretty old today. Me either, Roswell. I'd rather get a half-ass hotel room. Not Jonathan Holmes or Tom Hanks or Mark Carney. All these people were living in the 1700s. I thought Tom Hanks was so Tom Hanks is almost 300 years old. We've got Adams. We've got Jefferson, Franklin, and Adams. You're just missing that number 1. Who's number 1? I learned this in 8th grade. No, not Abe. Not Abe Lincoln. It's not Rutledge. Not Jackson either. You just guessed Jackson. We've got Jefferson. We've got Jefferson, Franklin, and Adams. Nope, not Robert Sherman or Lou Sassel. Not John McDonald or Madison or Nick Manning. You guys really don't know what one answer is? Now, if there was really someone named Phil Myers, Okay, Tammy got it. John Hancock. Number one is John Hancock. Those were the four people who signed the Declaration of Independence. You really had. I cannot believe you had trouble getting John Hancock. Yep, my history teacher was very very good about that in 8th grade. He's like, John Hancock, one of the yep, learned about it in 8th grade, which he now is a history teacher at the high school, or at least was when I was in high school. All right. I said that we've gotten into the Tits McGee signed it too. Now, if Heather was here, she would have gotten a kick out of that answer. It should be Jonathan's last name, Hancock. Yeah, should. He'd love it. He'd love it. He'd like it. Yes, so I've heard. All right, so we're good. So now all these questions, they've get now these questions, you can tell for some of these questions that I've gotten into the Christmas shows because there is a couple of Christmas questions, and here's one right here. Here's one right here. Nope, Aaron Burr didn't sign it. Roswell, knowing him, he probably got his cock stuck in the freezer. All right. Okay, so we've got the top four answers to this question. Question is, name someone you deal with all year to whom you give a gift at Christmas. Who's someone you deal with all year to whom you have to give a gift at Christmas? Not too great with Shakespeare. Nope, not your parents. Not your spouse. Not the kids, but okay, Tammy got one. Your boss. Your boss. He's the number one answer. Your boss is the number one answer. But not your siblings or your grandparents. Not even your kids or your neighbor. But yeah, your boss. A coworker? Nope, not a coworker. Not your mistress. Not a sperm bank cashier or secretary. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Yeah, your postal service. Mailman number two. Postal service. Not your lawyer or your bookie or your teacher. Trash collectors? Nope, not trash collectors. Nope, not a blood bank cashier either. Who's Jody? A church or your pastor? No, not them. Not your doctor or nope, not a friendly neighborhood liquor store clerk. Not a teacher. We've got boss. You've got your boss and you got the postal service. Who else is there? Not your siblings. These are, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, it's not people who are related to you. Nobody in the family up here. Nobody in the no family up here. Mentor, not mentor or mistress or best friend or school teacher, not the cutie next door. Jody is a male mistress. Well, it wouldn't be Jody then. Nope, not your soccer coach. I knew this one would, I should have known this one would probably be a little bit of a hard one for you. Counselor? Nope, not a counselor or or a masseuse at the illegal massage parlor. Not a police officer or a volunteer either. Now, obviously, well, no, they're not in service, but not a maid, not a psychic or in-laws, or the butler. Amazon delivery drivers not allowed to poop on duty. It's not an Amazon delivery person, but you're getting you're kind of close. You're kind of close. It's not a veteran or customers or a chauffeur or a lawn guy. But veterans should be there. Nanny you want to knock up. Nope, not a nanny you want to knock up. Oh, Skylar, the question is, name some all year, name someone you deal with all year to whom you have to give a gift at Christmas. Not the UPS guy or the babysitter or the pool boy your wife is sleeping with. Not a pilot. No, not the milkman. Not the in-laws either. Not ICE agents or Jehovah's Witnesses. Not siblings and not the Popos. Popos was already guessed. Oh, Cheryl got one. Yep, your hairdresser or your barber, number 4. Number 4, your hairdresser or your barber. Now just need number 3. Well, you got boss, postal service, and Cheryl just got hairdresser or barber, number 4. You're still looking for number 3. Not your doctor or the nail salon. Nail salon. Not your landlord. Not a proctologist with a small hands or a Walmart door greeter. The pizza delivery guy? No, Crystal, this is a delivery person, but it's not a pizza delivery person. They deliver something else to you. It's not a bartender or a messenger or a farmer. So you got the delivery part right, but the right person, what does he deliver? Skip the dishes guy. Nope. Charlie's Chip Man. No, not Charlie's Chip Man or a grocery delivery. The cute Latina at the baby oil kiosk in the mall. No, not her, but if you saw a cute Latina, of course you'd want to give her a gift. Not eBay delivery or UPS or Gasman or propane. We get this person every day. Sometimes they may accidentally hit you with it. Oh, Latin. Not a foxy librarian. Yep, the newspaper guy. I think when I gave you the hint that he may accidentally hit you with it, yep, number 3. He's the paper delivery boy. Paper delivery boy, number 3. Those are the 4 people who you deal with all year that you want to give a gift to at Christmas, that you would have to give a gift at Christmas to. All right. All right. If you guys, I want my $2. If you now if you guys are hope you guys know a lot about Boy Scouts, because Boy Scouts are about the next question. Were you a boomer? Roswell, don't think you were a boomer, were you? Or were you? I think you just missed the boomer era. All right, here's the next question. Next question, we got the top 5 answers to this. Close enough, I'm Gen X. All right, question to this one is, name something Boy Scouts are famous for. What are Boy Scouts famous for? Scratchy boomers saw better off dead. Skylar says, you want to know why I hate Boy Scouts? Hold on. Let's see. Knots. Okay, Tammy says knots. Yep. There you go, Tammy. Tying knots. Number 3. Number 3, but not codes though. Why do you hate Boy Scouts, Skylar? Leadership. Nope. Not duty or swimming, but good deeds. There you go. There you go, Flipper. Good deeds. Number 1. Number 1 answer. Good deeds. Sorry about that. Buffer to get for a sec. Not cooking or or video games. Yeah, we did get good deeds. Wilderness survival. Not that. Not badges of honor. Not badges of honor. You did get the honor part, but it's not badges of honor. There is a. It's not badges of honor, but there is an honor part. You just didn't get the right honor part. Not badges. They learn early to masturbate quietly. They probably do. They probably. I wouldn't be surprised that after the Scoutmaster goes to bed, if they do a circle jerk. Let's see. Sitting up tents. Well, making a campfire. Okay, this is all number 2. Camping. Camping, number 2. Better off dead is red. Singing a cadence. Yep. Oh, Tammy even said it. Camping. Learning survival. Nope. Not learning survival. But yeah, camping. Fires. Nope. Fitness tests. No. Helping old biddies across the street. No. Honor code. Well, there. Not exactly an honor. Well, okay. I'll go ahead and give you that. Honor code. Well, actually, it's not. Well, actually, no, I don't think so. It's not actually an honor code, so I can't actually give it to you. Someone slipped a naughty movie in at the Boy Scouts meeting. Now all the Scouts want to be pizza delivery drivers. Not the Medal of Honor or gay uniforms. That's a Shanny answer. Where is she? Let's see. Yep, where's Shanny and Heather? Giving orders to civilians. Oath of honor. Did you see what I said? No, I didn't see what you said, Skylar. Why do you hate Boy Scouts? I never got the answer. Oh, hey Beefaroni. Did not say hi to Beefaroni. I don't know why. I didn't know why. Last one I got was what why I hate Boy Scouts, and I was waiting for your answer and I never saw it, Skylar. I said because a boy who does Boy Scouts raped me. Oh. Oh. That is now I can see why you hate them. Yeah, I would hate that too. Oath of honor. Okay, I guess I can give you that, Cheryl, for number 5, Scouts honor. Scouts honor. Number 5, Scouts honor. How to grow up fast. Well, you could say that for number 4, but not really what they're looking for. Not badges of honor or respect. Was it big sausage pizza boomers? Boy Scouts eating brownies was a oh. Not commitment or citizenship. I scrolled up and it's there, Skylar. Not not the uniform. We got the hiking part, the camping, yes. Isn't the Scouts honor the same as an honor code? I don't know. I mean, I haven't been in there so long, so I'm not sure if an honor code is the Scouts' honor. Not not the woods or a bolo handkerchief, but you guys are getting close to this one, you know. Um, Not a merit badge or a fam handkerchief around their neck or an eagle badge. No badges. No badges. No badges in this survey. Compass training, yeah. And if they're training, then they're training to one day end up what? If compass training, then they're getting their self what? They're going to get their self what for the future? Not hiking or wilderness or lasso cows. They'll train their they'll train themselves to do this in the yeah, prepared for duty. There you go. Crystal got it. Being prepared, number 4. Being prepared. Okay, well, the ones the ones that I want to get to that this might be the last one. I'm not sure because this one is a long one unless you can get it. Let's see how you do with this one. We got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, name something you might enjoy about a stay in the hospital. Name something you might enjoy about a stay in the hospital. All right. Scratching Boomer says nurses. Yep. Number 5, nurses. Number 5, nurses. Well, you were told right. You were told right, Crystal. It is nurses. But not drugs. Peace and quiet. Yep, there you go, Tammy. Number 6, peace and quiet. Free food. There you go, Skylar and Crystal. Food, eating in bed. Number 3. Yep, Cheryl came in with nurses too. Attention. Not attention, but Cheryl says sleep. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Rest. That's the number 1 answer. Rest. A catheter insertion with no painkillers. No, not that. Not elevator music either. How about the morgue? Nope, no morgue. Not the maybe I could for sponge bats from several foxy Latinas. I think I might give you that, Roswell, because number 2 is being waited on. Being waited on, and if you're being waited on, you could get sponge bats from several foxy Latinas. I'll give you that. Being waited on, number 2. TV all day? Nope, it's not TV all day. But I mean I can see why TV all day is not there. I mean, if rest is number 1, then think about what the others could be. I've done a paranormal investigation in a morgue. Oh, now that's scary, but I mean that is where most paranormal that's more I would think at night a paranormal investigation, that's the most paranormal place you could get, a morgue or a cemetery. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yep. Or how one of my friends usually said it. The answer is we win. That's how he said it. He said it like that. He's like, the answer is we win. Not gold digging, relative visiting. Cool. I bet that is super fun, Tammy. Sounds fun, but it sounds scary too. I sat in the dark on my own in the morgue. Tammy, I lived in a historic hospital converted into apartments. Crazy place. I now, Tammy, I couldn't. I mean, sitting on your own in the morgue in the dark. I have to say, you're pretty brave, Tammy. I couldn't do that. I'd be too scared. Sorry, might go. I have to go. I might be back. Well, we won't be on much longer. You know, this is just an hour tonight, Crystal. I mean, Skylar. Skylar may not be on when you're back, but we might, but there's a slim chance. I scared the I scared the poop out of some ladies in there. Oh, 10K Bees took too many shrooms and now he's being chased by giant Spartans shooting lasers at him. That's right. They're telling 10K Bees right now, I'm a firing my laser. Lots of activity. Okay, I'm looking for which one you have. Yep, have a good one, Skylar. If we don't see you, hopefully might see you soon again next week. Let's see. Running naked down the street? Oh no. Not that, not free ice cream. You do get the food eating in bed if you consider ice cream a food. Nope. No free ice cream or popsicles. That would all go with food. That all go with food. Not band-aids. You've got the attention of being waited on, yes, but you've already gotten that. Now, you might enjoy this. I know you would enjoy this, you know, because if you were in the hospital, then you wouldn't have to do this. Attention. Well, that's being waited on. I did that in the UK's most haunted prison, which had over 700 American soldiers imprisoned, and their 15 were executed. Huge bill your spouse must pay. Nope. This now number 4 you would enjoy because you don't have to do it. Crummy food. All right, there I'll give you I will give you that, you know. Crummy food, you know, who would but the workers would have to do it. What would they have to do? Staying in bed all day. For someone to have crummy food, they would have to what? All the baby oil you want. No, not all the baby oil you want, or gummy bears from the gift shop. Or playing hide and seek with the nurses and doctors. Yeah, cook food. No cooking. Number 4, no cooking. No cooking. Number 4, and now number 7. Number 7 is, you know, it's natural to do this, you know, to someone who's in the hospital. Number 7. Number 7. No, oh, no dishes, but sing or storytell. No, not sing or storytell. And you would think visit them, but it's not visit them. No, that's not smoke. Yep, there you go. Receiving flowers. Number 7 is receiving flowers. There you go. That's the 7 things you would enjoy about a hospital visit. 7, all 7 things right there. Okay. All right, if you got now, might be able to get 1 or 2 more in. We will see. Maybe. Okay. Think you want me to at least get 2 in, but we'll try. But we've at least got this one. Oh, there's Heather. We've got to do one now since Heather's here. Bed. Hey, Heather. All right. Top 6 answers to this question. Name one of the sounds of summer. Name one of the sounds of summer. There you go, Crystal. Birds is the number one answer. Birds. Rain in a in a way it's rain. In a way it's rain. Hello, Concio Garcia. Yep, there is a. It's not exactly rain, but it is rain in a way, though. But what's another way of rain? Bird. We got that. Let's see. Birds. Nope, not a tornado. Not frogs parking. Heather burning dinner. Oh, Peter's here. Look who's here, Heather. Yep. Oh no. That's her initial reaction when Peter comes. Oh no. Lawn lawnmowers. Heather says lawnmowers. There you go, Heather. Lawnmowers. Number 4 is lawnmower. The smell of fresh grass. Not the smell of fresh grass, but yeah, there you go, Roswell. Crickets chirping. Crickets chirping, number 2. Not hail. There's no bad weather in this one. There's no bad weather in this one, I'll tell you right now. Children laughing. There you go. There you go, Crystal. Children playing, number 3. Number 3 is children playing. Now you got to get number 5 and 6. Let's see. Not lightning, thunder, or mosquitoes. Not cookouts. The sound of the waves at the beach. Okay, or you could say this if okay, you could say women in bikinis, or you could say, yeah, the sounds of summer. If you get the sound of waves at the beach, then you get water. Water's going to come what on you if it's a high wave or something. And this happens in all pools too in the summer. Let's see. Not warm air or sun shining. Leaf blowers blowing dry Peter's bushes. Nope. Barbecues are women in bikinis, but one of them could be close to being bikinis. Not motorbikes zooming around or parades or loud music. Heather, you know I love you, Peter says. Yep, water splashing. Water splashing. Number 5 is water splashing. And now I don't know if you're getting number 6. Number 6, kind of a tricky one. Number 6, host even said, I didn't think that was going to be there. When they gave a weird answer, but it in fact was there. What is it? Or suntan, or petrichor smell, or bleach blasting the public pool pooped in. Public pool someone pooped in. Not people drinking, or sirens, or lawn chairs. Not cars honking. Not the Summer Olympics. I don't even. But it is having some. But it is kind of a sport thing. It is a sport thing. I'll say that. For Crystal's answer of Summer Olympics, it is a summer thing. Depends on what sport is being played in the summer, though. Not plastic flamingos in Peter's yard, or car alarms, or bungee jumping, or knuckleheads fighting, or skydiving, or soccer, or shuffleboard, or a dog chasing a frisbee. Yeah, baseball, but baseball what? You'll hear you might get a baseball. What do you use in baseball? Like the sound of a baseball what? Like, what do you use in baseball? Can't just say baseball. You got yeah. There you go. There you go. But the crack of what though? Yeah, baseball. Yeah, a crack. The crack of the baseball bat. Number 6 is the crack of the baseball bat. Now I would now I said that there's a really good question coming up. I could keep you guys in suspense and do it on Wednesday, or I could do it or I could try to do one real quick with you if you want. Should I try to give you a quick 5-answer one, because you'll love it? The question is, will you be here Wednesday night to see it? One more. Okay, here we go. This is the best one to end on, real quick. And yes, okay. Top 5 answers to this question. Name an occupation whose participants wear flashy outfits. Hooker. There you go, Flint Flipper. A hooker. Number 4 is a hooker. Number 4 is a hooker. A lawyer, not a judge. Okay, Peter, you got it. Number 5 is a stripper. Number 5 is a stripper. That's the ones I wanted you to see real quick. Yeah, number 4, a hooker, and number 5, a stripper. But let's get the other ones in. See. Not an actor, but there you go, Scratching Boomers. A dancer or a showgirl. That's the number 1 answer. Dancer or showgirl. Consuelo Garcia says model. Not a model or a pimp. Yeah, a male gigolo. Yep, a male stripper. Entertainer. Nope, Peter's pole dancing. If Peter was a hooker or a stripper, Heather, but I don't know if he's either one of those. Undertaker, clown. Okay, there you go, Flint Flipper. Circus acts or clown, number 3. Just one more. One more. Rockstar. Oh, Roswell got it. A singer or a musician, number 2. Number 2, a singer or a musician. And Scratching Boomers, there you go. You got it. Roswell and Scratching Boomers got it. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Those are the ones I wanted you to see. Number 4, a hooker, and number 5, a stripper. I thought that was going to be. I thought that was going to be fun. I thought that would be funny to you, and I thought I can't keep them in suspense. I've got to show them what it was. Yeah, that's right. You win again. And I figured I would show that to you because I figured, you'd get a kick out of it. One more. All right, one more. Because I've got another question that's just 5 answers, and it's real quick. It is real quick, so I'll give you one more. All right. -7 here now. Okay, one more. This is the real last one. Top 5 answers to this question. Name an animal people fear because it is a man-eater. Name an animal people fear because it is a man-eater. There you go, Flint Flipper. A bear, number 4. Scratching Boomer said bear 2. So did Peter. Tammy says a tiger. There you go, Tammy and Peter. A tiger is the number 1 answer. A tiger. Not a dragon, but yes, Tammy, a lion. Number 2, a lion. And Roswell, you did get one. Crocodile, alligator, number 5. Now just got to get that number 3. We've got tiger. It's not a cougar. It's not a snake or a dinosaur. Or your ex, Peter. Or, I'm sorry, or your ex, Roswell. Not a wolf, but that's a good one. What is a man-eater? What can kill a man? Not a panther. We've got the lion, but it's not a panther, though. Not a coyote, but that is a good one, too. That could kill somebody. It's not a jaguar or a horny hippo. Not a cougar. Not a cougar. Not a cheetah. Not a dog or a kangaroo. This is definitely a man-eater. The one you haven't got is definitely a man-eater. It's not a snake. There you go, Crystal. You got it. A shark. Number 3 is a shark. There you go. Number 3 is a shark. Shan's friends. They could be man eaters. You never know. But that is it right now. It is. I will see you guys Wednesday night. Be here Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. Of course, Tammy may not be here Wednesday night because I think that's about 5 a.m. her time. She'll probably be asleep then. I said shark, but I'm not bitter. Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry. We had great white sharks here where I live. Yeah, that was fun, but and I'm pretty sure that the schedule is going to show me Wednesday off. As planned, I will see y'all Wednesday. If I don't see you Wednesday, I will see you next Friday. 10 p.m. Wednesday. Yep, 10 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. your time, or might be 10:30, between 10 and 11. But between 10 and 11. But I'll be there. Night, everybody. Even Heather. Be safe, all. Tammy, Cheryl, good health. Yes, much love until you for all you guys, and until next time, everybody. Peace. See you all Friday. Thank you for letting me play. Later. Yep, Concilo, come back Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, or can come back every Friday and Saturday at the same time, and you'll be able to play with us. Anybody is welcome as long as they're nice. Yep, but I will have a but hope yep, I'll have a good night at work. See y'all later. Peace.